still on a lot of antifungals and all that. And still trying to sort out in regards of should I install WordPress, and I have installed WordPress on the main site now, and I also had a test site, and then the main site made, I installed it and all that, and it's actually pretty not too much trouble in regards of installing it. But then I got to the site, and then I did something, and then it installed, it fixed something, I guess test thing and all that. But I'm not sure why it did it. So I installed it on another place to test it, and they didn't do it on that page. I guess it just changed things in the WordPress itself. Now, of course, I would need to, fix things anyway, but it didn't make it easier to I guess it's like a test example that it provides. But I must say, it's a long time since I've toyed around with WordPress, and they have changed things here and there for sure. It seems also to have become more graphical. Still seems to be pretty easy, but I'm confused up there. So it's I'm having a hard time to get it everything in use my brain, I guess, and again, the antifungals are not helping on that. But anyway, so I'm looking into that and trying, thinking to sort that out. And of course, I need to figure out if I have the newest edition of the video player for WordPress, because then I might try to, there's so many balls up in the air, and I can't even keep a hold on one ball, so or keep it up in the air. So, but yeah, so I had the. Yeah, so I've installed it and all that, and so far so good, I guess. Still apparently somewhat sick and all that. Apparently they have changed the editor as well. Apparently you can install the old editor, and a lot of things have happened. And of course I found the what do you call it? The skin or something like that. What do you call it? Appearance. What is it called? Theme. I found the theme that I used in the days of old, which I was very happy about, but it doesn't. It seems it hasn't been updated, and thereby it doesn't seem to really work with the mobile thing and all that, which is a problem. And it does seem to have some problems here and there on the computer itself. But still, it's a nice theme that is like somewhat of how I want it, and in regards of editing and like editing is somewhat and all that, fixing things here and there should be possible over time, but in regards of mobile, that seems to be totally a lot of the themes that I've got looked into is just they have all this graphic bullshit, and I really don't like all that graphic bullshit thing and all that. But besides that, WordPress does seems very intuitive, even if I'm confused. And it's a little, to get back to WordPress. And I just remember in the past I had everything fixed, everything fixed. The only thing that I actually would just get some information, on the page. I have no idea why I deleted the old page. Would have been nice to have all those things that I did in the past in regards to the skin and in regards to the setup and all that. At least to have, so you could easily set up things again. Or maybe just update the thing, and then you would have, and I could just have changed the old things that I've, the setup was like I wanted it in the past. Now I need to figure out how to do that again. And so that's something to do. And then of course we have the player in regards to the WordPress themes and all that. And then of course fixing the videos and the music and all that, which is also a huge thing apparently. You know, it's much more time consuming than you would have think, you know, because you would just expect everything to work, right? Well, no. So my old computer, or my other old computer, has finished making the AVI files into MP4 files, and I'm at the moment trying to upload them to the Web Hotel, and hopefully they will work with sound, but you know, they didn't work with sound last time. And I've no, you know, these things, you know, where, oh no, it's still uploading, created and all that. Oh, it's still going through in regards to the first one. Oh, that's going to take some time. I guess it's like 10 gigabytes. I really should have done it with smaller files and all that, but I guess these are the files that I have issues with. So of course, if I had a small file that I had issues with, you know, I could just use that, and that would be one way of doing it. But at the moment, it's uploading 10 gigabytes, I guess. It's uploading a good amount of, see, 8, 10, 13, I think, or maybe 8, 10, 14, maybe 14 big files. So that's going to take some time. The question is it going to work? Now these files, I've done different things to them in regards of sound. So some I've actually converted into another sound, so that would be lower quality of the sound. And others I have auto passed, and then I have one that I actually have AC3 pass through to see if it actually, that might actually be the setting that hopefully might work, because the setting of auto pass through, I haven't had any problems with that before, but apparently the web players have an issue with that because it works on the computer. So that's kind of annoying. Oh my. Seemingly a little runny in the nose. So, but I have like AAC 160 bits and 160 bits and 160 bits. Now I have a new version as well, so I've done it with the newer version and not the older version. Now it's not really that far apart in regards to, but apparently the newer version, besides having an issue that the old version didn't have, it also corrects some of the things. You know, it's typical. You know, every single update, right, fixes some things, breaks something else. It's the typical nutcase world we live in nowadays. And I just remember back to Windows 2000 where it was pretty much paradise, you know. And, you know, I guess you can do more things nowadays, but the confusion and the extra things that is out there is just, you know, all these different file formats. You got to be kidding me, you know. It's just it's you know, it's just insane. One file, you know, then one thing, and then another thing, and then something breaks, and then another thing. You know, it's like a huge puzzle piece thing where you have to have everything, you know, to fit, you know, so it works. It's incredible. Then you have, yeah, you think, oh yeah, it's great, like, and then something else breaks, right? Then a player can play the video files, then another player can play the sound, you know. Oh my, you got to be kidding me. And then of course all the different browsers out there having different ways of, you know, sometimes it works with the web page and sometimes it doesn't work. Now, anyway, I guess I'm just a big complainer. I shouldn't complain. I just need a release from everything. It's just a little, you know, complaining here. So this is, let's see if we can go into the website now. So the problem also with the website that I had before was, you know, this is like the beginning website thing. Yeah, it's just, so don't. But if I could just get the information I had on the original site that I had, and into the page, like on a front page, at least I haven't really done anything, destructive in some sense. If I could just get that information into a page and then find a theme that will work pretty good on the mobile and on the computer that I can be satisfied with. But it seems like a lot of these themes are just, graphical, right? And, there seems to be some issues as well with this theme in regards to the mobile here, because we have the thing up here, being in, it's just... So this is the first page, lots of boxes and such. I don't really like graphic things, but well, it seems to work pretty good. I wish I had stick with WordPress years ago and at least had made a backup. Now there's a sidebar here. I don't know where the, maybe this is up here. Nothing really happens. But the idea was, I guess, to see a menu, but again, I guess I haven't set that many. I don't have a single menu that works like a menu yet, but I have a couple of if I don't know, maybe it's not here either. Oh, I have a. Yay, it works. Well, so apparently here we have what pages. Recent comments. Oh, that's me. That really, just to see how it would work. And recent post and find us. That was something that it made automatically. Besides the email address, which is not working email address as far as I know. Oh, it might actually. I don't know. Actually, that might actually be a guy using it. Well, anyway, that was my nickname in the past, and I tried to put out in an image and all that. Didn't really work too well on the website in regard. But I have to have a theme that works with I also had WordPress. I have to have a theme that also can work with the players, and again, everything has to. It's like a lot of puzzle pieces and to get together here and all that. Yeah, the problem also, if in regards of making this WordPress thing, is in regards of the upload. But I have figured out that I can actually upload one single thing at or what do you call it, synchronize. So I don't need to synchronize from the WordPress as such, because I can just take the one I want to have synchronized. Now this bar I remember removing in the past, and again, it doesn't really, this is actually the old theme that I had, but this doesn't really look good in the browser. It's not, or in the mobile, it really breaks in the mobile. It's not really tuned for mobile use, as you can see. It's, well, I guess this wouldn't be that bad actually, but I wouldn't, I don't know how that it would work in regards of the drop down menu, if that would still work. But that was my old theme that I used, and it was very nice actually. It worked as it should, and it was like I wanted it. Besides the bar on the down, I removed that in the past, and copyright bullshit. Now of course copyright 2010, so it's like 11 years since, so it's a long time since, and it hasn't been updated since, and the author of the theme seems to be gone. She doesn't have the website anymore, Rebecca Ring, so I don't think I can get a hold on her. Maybe I could make something myself, but that would take time as well as usual. But they have a lot of, WordPress does have a lot of help. It's like having, it's actually pretty nice. There's a lot of help files and help for you when you go on. So if I sit down with it, it shouldn't hopefully take that long before I begin to get things in the order. But I need to find a theme that I can be satisfied with. And the problem is a lot of the themes just seems like modern day, this is more like me in regards and having the, but it's just so sad that I destroyed the page that I made because all the things was fixed pretty much. I remember coming to a place where I couldn't really move forward. I pretty much fixed everything on the site and was satisfied with it. The only problem was that I couldn't move forward because there was things that I couldn't do, and that was one of the reasons why I stopped using it. Or one of the things where it's just stupid actually. Then I went for Drupal, and Drupal was way too hard for me. Way too hard for me. I haven't tried the other option. There's another option that is said to be pretty popular and all that, but people do say that this is the easiest of all the three, and it's nice, when things are easy. That's nice, and also automatically save things and all that was a very nice feature compared to Facebook that just totally, where you lose one thing after another. So that was very nice. Well, I'm not sure what to do overall, but I guess I haven't lost anything. If I can just get the information I had on the old page into this, then I haven't really lost anything. Then I can just toy around with, then we have the information. Actually, it might actually be better if I fix it into WordPress, because then it will, if I choose the right theme, it will be mobile available, what do you call it? Mobile suited, hopefully. Then we have a lot of the graphic that came with, this was something that it just made, and I pushed something, I guess, so it just made these pages and removed things that was the standard, and I got kind of confused about that. So the premier destination for modern art in northern Sweden, open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day during the summer month. Apparently, I just updated the webpage for these things, and I guess it was an example of some kind, but I got kind of confused about that. But apparently, we have like things we can push, but it's not really hard. It's hard to see here, but yeah. So I guess I had a book on WordPress as well, long ago and all that, and I threw that. I gave it away because I was thinking of going for Drupal, but again, Drupal I really never took off in regards to Drupal because it was just too hard for me to really get into that. So WordPress, it's very sad because I came to a place in regards to WordPress where I pretty much had a good idea of pretty much everything at that point, and again had gone as far as I could do. So at that point, but yeah, I should probably have sticked on it. And anyway, that's let's see what I can do with it this time, and see if I can. It's just fixing of one problem after another, and little by little, hopefully it will go in the right direction. Now, in regards to the video files I have, it hasn't even uploaded once yet. It's going to take a good amount of time to upload those 10 gigabytes, apparently. And then I need to test them out with the player and see if it actually works or not. Which is, hopefully some of them will work after I've done what I've done, or maybe all of them will work. Maybe it's just in regards of the old what do you call it? What is called an old, older version that maybe made things go haywire. I don't know, but we'll have to. But I'll have to see, and then go from there. Hopefully, I can then begin to get some. When I find out what the issue is and all that and sort that out, I can begin to fix the files that are, here and there into MP4 files, working MP4 files, and just put them on and get on going, you know. But that's the thing, you know, you always have these small, you know, small and small. That's some. If I had a, you know, if I had a modern computer, it would probably not take that long. But it does take a good amount of time to do these things. But any case, you know, would probably, I guess the modern computers would probably do the things very, very quicker, you know, a lot quicker than, and even my mobile might actually be quicker to do things than my computers. It's interesting, right? Having a mobile that is actually faster than the computers. That's interesting. But yeah, that's great. Well, I did have a program. I don't know if I still have it. I think I still have it. Or maybe I deleted it. Yeah, I think I deleted it then. There is a program where you can actually make files from, you know, on the mobile. The problem is in regards to the coding and all that. So again, all the coding things and all that. I'm not from that generation that, you know, that is so good at these things. Or at least I'm not a coder. So it would have been nice because, you know, but anyway, you know, you have weaknesses and strengths in different areas, right? And coding is absolutely not my strength. I guess I didn't really like to, you know, to go into coding anyway, because I remember in my youth seeing people going into coding and how they were in some sense, you know. It's nothing bad, but it's just seemingly there was some, you know, they get into I guess it's just you know, a specific kind of people that, well, I don't know. Yeah. So the first coding I got is in regards of HTML, and yeah, and that's not going so good either. And that's just pretty much, I guess, on the noob level. It's not going to work. So, but anyway, going forward, I guess, and I'll just need to wait for this to upload and check the files and hope for the best. And if it works, then great. Then I can begin to fix the videos that I've thought of actually fixing for a long, you know, as it is annoying. I have a good amount of different Roman Catholic, anti-Catholic material and all that. That would be great to fix in a folder. And of course, when I begin to add it, I can always, when I find something, put it in there. But Dave Hunt have one video that would be nice to get in a folder in regards of, you know, I have one folder for that. You know, one subject for Protestants in regards to the protest against the Antichrist. And then a folder in regards to creationism would be great. So that's two folders to fill up. And two areas to take some of the best sources that, you know, that I know of and put them in there. And yeah, already there, that would be a good amount of material. And you know, take from different people, and thereby, so people can know about the people that is out there speaking about it. That was also the idea of, you know, of it. Yep, and try and, you know, concentrate it all into one place, I guess. And so, because there's a lot of information out there, the problem is it's to get it out to the people. So if I could make something, yeah, I'll have to see. Anyway, so I don't know when I'm going to begin on the diflucan. I've still, you know, I actually need to get down to the pharmacy and get the 3 other packages. I don't know if they actually have closed now. If they closed 20, maybe they, I don't know. They probably have closed now. Well, it's just incredible. So many things, right? I'll check it afterwards, I guess. But yeah, so things are moving forward, I guess. This is, I put another. The icon thing was also very easy. It's like very intuitive and very easy to actually. Now this is just. I had another icon that I would have loved to actually have on the site in the past, but of course the quality compared to nowadays was not that great either. But I just took something that I had and it was very easy to upload it and make it into an icon, and yeah, can't remember. Oh yeah, that was in regards of having a different icon than the others. So and I should probably also have fixed these two others with another icon. But I must say it was very easy in regards of WordPress to just fix another icon. Very easy to do. And again, it's like there's a lot of help in it, and yeah, I just need to see if I can find a theme that would do it like the past one. That is mobile. I think this was a nice theme. But this was some of the things that it actually did when it it removed a lot of the things over here, and it just put something else in there, and then it made this weird page. And yeah, and about and contact and all that. Well, it made I was like a little confused about that. There's a breakage down there. Not sure what is wrong with that, but I would have to look into that. But again, it seems like I can't really use this theme if it's not mobile. But it was nice to get on the theme, because then I'm, a little back home in some sense, where I'm not too much confused. So maybe I can use this to set things up, and then later on find a theme. It's very easy to change the themes, right? So yeah, that would be one way of doing it. Oh my. I'll take some time to get a hold on again and set the things. It's just me, It's just me. Anyway, I guess that was just a little update from me. Not really anything special. Did I miss a topic or something like that? I don't know. But anyway, that's the thing that I'm doing at the moment. So I'm uploading these videos in regards of the history of Protestants, and hopefully the sound will work when they are uploaded. Again, different files that are different in regards to the sound, and hopefully I'll find out what the issue is, or if everything works. It probably is just the older version of the application that might have had making an issue and all that. And of course that's the problem, right? When you get into one issue after another, and you have to figure out what it is. So who knows? Maybe all of them will work in regards to the sound. Now, I don't see any reason why the sound shouldn't work in the first place. It's kind of odd. But yeah. Anyway, again, maybe it's just the older version that didn't work as it should. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. Will be interesting. And yeah, begin to fill that up, I guess, and have a folder for Protestants, have a folder for creationism. And again, I had problems with the other files that I actually made didn't have any problems in regards to the sound. It's just a mess. It's a mess. The good thing is that I can do these things when I sleep, so I can put them in the program and say, do this and that, and I can go to sleep and, or do whatever, do something else, and while it's doing the thing, and so even if it takes 24 hours or whatever, or maybe more, it can pretty much just do it by itself when when one have set up the things for the things to fix, right? So I guess that's nice, at least. But I guess in the newer computers in nowadays would probably just do it very, very quickly compared to my computer. Or my two old computers. So after this WordPress after I'm getting, after a little more getting into it again, I should look into the players, Facebook players, and see if I can set up something up here, and see if I need to set a lot of things up in the WordPress, or if I can actually take some of the settings from the old. And probably will be a lot of time consuming again. Hopefully not too much. And then of course needing to test it and different themes and all that, and trying to get everything to work, that will take some time. Now anyway, I should really take a break from it all. So my brain would work better if I took a break, I think. Anyway, have a good one. May Jehovah be with you, and ye shall be a most precious pearl, and the spirit of truth be in us all. Amen. Have a good one. Shalom.